Crazy chipmunk, North Korea, the president talking about fiery death and doom.
Well, a little background. My uncle is Donald Gregg. And I don't know if you remember who he is, but he was the ambassador to South Korea for several years.
Yes.
He was George H. Walker Bush's national security advisor, longtime CIA guy from the OSS days. And he's now in his mid-80s and known as Uncle Don to me. And when Rodman was going over there, I had a chance to sit down with my uncle and talk to him and say, what is going on? And he gave me 2 hours of, I'm sure he didn't tell me everything because he could never do that. You never leave the CIA. But the first thing he said was, Dennis Rodman knows more about North Korea than anyone in government. And that's coming from a guy who has been to North Korea 5 times in the last 6 years.
Just how insane and quirky and weird it is.
Well, not really. See, first of all, as you correctly said earlier, we have an armistice with North Korea. The war never ended, just a truce. We're not going to shoot anybody. All they want is to be seen as a full-fledged player on the international scale. And that has been denied for one reason, well, 2 reasons. The military-industrial complex, whenever we need sales to South Korea or in that region, oh, we have all kinds of problems. Oh, they have miniaturized nukes. Oh.
So it's a trigger point.
Yeah, and then, woof, then we sell. Now, we've been trying to sell the new President Park had been very difficult. He didn't want any missile defense. We, of course, want missile defense there to keep our eye on China. North Korea is not suicidal. I also don't think the president's words meant nuclear war. I love the words he chose. Fury and fire. And it comes.
Fury's like a really hot Valkyrie of war, isn't it?
It conjures up images. He didn't say we're going to nuke you. And to me, personally, I think it may be another move in his negotiation because all he has to do is let Kim Jong-un save face one way or the other. And we may see that happen. I'm just not.
We're going to play that clip in a moment, but I got to tell you, Adam, this is amazing analysis because I mean, what you're saying is really what's going on.
I believe so, and it works, you know, because we all get riled up. And I was in Europe for a couple of weeks, and man, no one was interested in talking about Trump. Really, they were scared to death of North Korea. Oh my God, what's the crazy guy going to do? You don't hear it quite that way in the United States.
Well, that's because most of Europe got burned down just 60, 70 years ago. They still have that memory.
But also, why is it that all of a sudden, oh, he can reach Hawaii? This same report came out 3 years ago. The same thing. They have a nuke and they might be able to reach, or ICBM.
And now they can hit Chicago.
But you know why it's Hawaii? Tulsi Gabbard. Because she's, you know, the Democrat, she's not playing along, she's anti-war, she's in Hawaii. Let's just make Hawaii a little bit more dangerous. I think this truly is a big move in the information war. I'm not quite sure what side all the players are on yet, but definitely it's about weapons, weapon sales, spy stuff focused in that region.
I normally